Okay, continue where we left off. So, also the one thing I forgot to mention on this one is that yeah, Megatron was amused and impressed by Cobra Commander's lack of fear. So just thought I'd point that out on this one. So let's get going. So we start off with the first fight. Well, actually, it's more like it's basically called Thrax Escape. So after being found unconscious following the battle with the assassins, Thrax is just captured by Corso and Preed. Then Thrax managed to make his own escape, and I think I know these scenes from the anime scenes. Jeez! Thrax just decapitated that dude. And decapitated the other one. That whole anime scene, I know where that's from. Elfen Lied. Or is it Elfen Lied? Because the way it's pronounced. If you guys don't know what Elfen Lied is, it's like... Imagine there be the anime equivalent of Carrie. By Carrie, I mean like Stephen King's Carrie. And it's a very disturbing anime out there, and I'll leave the link down below to the reviews of Elfen Lied, so that way you guys might know of that one. Yeah, the whole scene in this from Elfen Lied is where Lucy, the main character of this one, she has telekinetic powers, kind of, that's why I compared her to Carrie, is escaping from the secret facility. And now in this scene, we got Thrax just escaping from his jail and just killing off all these guards just pleasantly. Yeesh. You know, Thrax is from a family movie. Basically okay for kids to watch. We never seen Thrax actually killing people in front of him. He's just a virus. He was like, you know, a very small virus who all we saw of him was killing all the blood cells. And he does manage to kill people only to take their, manage to get people very sick and get them die of illness. But in this series, we actually see Thrax killing off people in front of him, like legit real people. With an anime that is not for kids, but for more mature adults only. And Thrax is going all straight up horror movie. Jeez. There's another guard on. That's the theme for this one. Like he's just begging for his life. Thrax being all chilled about this. And just murders him. So yeah, Corso and Preet are gonna go capture him. Yep, noticing all the dead bodies. Now we got a rematch between Thrax and Corso and Preed, but this time without Tyler. Jeez! Thrax killed Corso. Yikes. Okay, now for the next fight is the Grand Duke of the Owls and Nightmare Moon versus Devimon. So, yeah, upset at the failures of the Legion and his constant demotion, but also wishing to reign over, the Grand Duke used all of his means to bring back a deceased ally. With that machine? And Nightmare Moon is back. She died in round 3, and now she gets a comeback in round 13, part 1. Yep. Yep. But this gets Devimon's attention, and he shows up. And this somehow caused the separation between the legions. Yeah, I still pick Digimon over Pokemon any day. Oh, sorry, I missed that part. Hold on.
Your attacks are pitiful. I'm afraid you'll have to try harder than that.
Guess there are no effective Devimon. But Nightmare Moon gets to, try it out. And vaporize him through his chest. And he fades away. Like that.
Haven't won it all. What a waste of time.
Meaning they haven't won it all because there still is the Legion of Darkness. All that. What was their main reason? Yeah, this was started as a complete separation. So, the Grand Duke of the Owls and Nightmare Moon wins. And now for the next fight is Pitch Black versus the Mysterious Stranger. I do like when this says, might need spoilers to understand. So Pitch Black returns to the Mysterious Stranger's realm, only to try again to get him to join his Legion of Darkness, and gets a reaction of him by burning his flower, well, his rose. It did cause a reaction for him, and he summons and makes an illusion of Pitch Black's former self when he was a hero named Cosmo Pitchner. And that ain't Cosmos's. That's Ronin from Epic. It's a good movie. I do have that movie right here. So that's the movie Ronin is from. So I get that this is supposed to use as Pitch Black's former self in his past, back when he was a good guy. And even though there was no other adaptation of Guardians of Childhood, which is what Rise of the Guardians was based off of, it's like a complete book series. But I guess we can go along with it. Let's just go with it that this is his former self in the past. And he's fighting against his own past self, back in his illusions. Which I'm certain in Heroes vs. Villains, and possibly in non-Disney Heroes vs. Villains Part 2, they will be separate characters. Because I doubt that they'll be the same characters, because, well, that'll just be copying non-Disney Villains Tournament in a sense. I'm just saying. Yeesh. Managed to take him down, trapped him in the webs, and consumes him. Pitch overcomes his past self, and the Mysterious Stranger summons another illusion. Hold on. Well, that's kind of creepy. But what actually is that it's supposed to be the illusion of Pitch Black's deceased daughter. Wait, in this universe, his daughter's dead? Well, I guess she never got to be Mother Nature. And this one, his daughter is... Wait, who was that? Let me try this again. That's Leia. Leia from Diablo series. So in this universe, could that be in that? I know it's supposed to represent Pitch Black's daughter in a way, but imagine that really was Pitch Black's daughter, like literally his daughter. Hold on. Which is shell-shocking to him, yeah. So, yeah, if you look up on the Disney versus non-Disney villains wiki, so Leia does portray the role of Cosmos' Pitchner's daughter, and being the fragment. And this one, it says a pic of a twisted image of his daughter in the form of Diablo's character Leia. And hold on, I'll go back to that one. So yeah, Mysterious Stranger's using his advantage and cause all the other nightmares to go against him. And okay, back to this one with Diablo. And what I read in the non-Disney Villains Tournament part says, while not shown, Diablo is presumably the source of possessing Pitch Black's daughter through the will of the Mysterious Stranger. Whether he's supposed to make a real appearance in the tournament, it's kind of unknown, since we left on a cliffhanger. But after reading these pages and from that video, I did kind of made a theory. Would the reason the Mysterious Stranger not want to be part of the Legion of Darkness and not want anything to do with the Great Evil, would that kind of also imply that he's already in a different force? Like he's in Diablo's forces? Now imagine that. Diablo is a rival of the Great Evil because he himself was a fragment of the Prime Evil. Could that be the reason? Because imagine Diablo is a rival to the Great Evil. I'm just saying, even though he's supposed to be like the leader of the Great Evils, like imagine there was a rivalry. Diablo not wanting anything to do with the Great Evil because he himself sees himself more of a Great Evil than him. Because we know Disney Villains War and non-Disney Villains Tournament, it is technically Chernobog. Which I'm still betting that Chernobog's form in non-Disney Villains Tournament would be the Demon King from Diablo. I'm just saying, would that be the cause because the Mysterious Stranger is already in a secret alliance, is actually in servitude to Diablo? That's what I've been thinking about throughout the whole time. I'm just saying. It would have been interesting if that was actually the case. And Pitch Black is out of the realm. He's not gone, he's just no longer part of that, you know, I guess he's like out of Mysterious Stranger's realm. Guess he's back to the real world. I mean, the CGI realm, that is. Well, they are in the CGI realm. I mean, back to the mortal realm. You know what I mean. So, I think I'm going to stop right here and, yeah, just as intense of this series as always, isn't it? So, see you guys in the next video. Next part of the commentary, that is.